Johnson. Obo playing us left back. He finds Obo Johnson. Obo Johnson. Oh, that's well chested down. Expertly chested down there by the number 14 man, Justin Ebube. But it's Nas Willis now through Eda. He finds number 11 man, Semi. Free kick to Nas Willis, the defending champions. One goal up. Having one eye now on the final. It's a throw-in coming off 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. And that's 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛𝗛. Another throw-in. They've seen it's a free kick in fact. Emmanuel. It's an interesting one, but Daddy Paswai again reading that very well. Such an experienced goalie, Daddy Paswai. Emmanuel Nagy missing that, but he's scrapping. Gives it away to Eda. Oh! That one beats the defender, and this is Paswai. The defender is quickly back to defend, and this is Semi with a big opportunity for Nas Willis. He finds Paswai. What does he do? But well defended there by the Benin Recreational Club defense. But Nas Willis, they come again, and Obo Johnson was almost escaping from his marker. I think the last thing that they have to do now is to concede another goal. And I talked about 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. Don't you think that will kill off their confidence? From about 35 yards out. Standing over it is we are here, 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 and 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗂𝒠𝒃. Who's going to take it? It's really from an interesting position. There's some scrapping there, and the referee tries to calm things down. And it's no, that's way over the bar from 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗧𝗛. Quite a disappointing one, failing to at least hit targets. Taking the time now, trying to slow things down. Nas Willis. Long run now into the center.
That would have been an opportunity for them, actually been an opportunity. And that's why they very good job of playing the book. And so, but just wanted to take that game up and make sure that he's still able to do everybody going to enough time. So that can be very good in a very dangerous position.
Yes, that's their first corner kick. Their first corner kick, and it's Semi who stands over the ball. Semi is going to look for a curler, and that's well delivered. But the goalkeeper does well to palm it away. Yusuf now for Rina. He does well. That's a good turn, and he finds. It's too late, but dispossessed. That's 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗂𝒃 trying to build an attack now. Yusuf not able to keep that one under control, and this is Obo finds 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗂𝒃, back to Obo, and that's Semi to Russell. Some good string of pass passes. Rafa with a side-footed ball to 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. But he ready in a change. Murphy Elijah is being made ready. 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛 is on the floor. I'm not sure what happened there, but 𝗨𝗧𝗧 is in pains as Murphy Elijah gets ready to come on. It's interesting to see who's going to be substituted. Is it going to be for the pain-stricken 𝗨𝗧𝗛 that Murphy Elijah is going to come on for? Yes, it seems to be the case. 𝗨𝗧𝗛, I think that's an injury. No, in fact it's not. It is the number 9 man who's been substituted. It's also Omar there. It's not had much of an impact in this game, and it's such a disappointing one. Although the coach offers him the solace of the handshake, but I think it's fair to say that he has not really lit up the first half.
But also services have not been provided to the strikers, and so far so good. The new positions have not provided the strikers no services. They have not seen one-on-one chances on there, and so far he has given more than to prove, and I've seen that another injection will be needed in this first half of the game.
Yes, and that injection is coming in the form of Elijah Murphy. And of course, PRC will be hoping that he will contribute to helping them turn the tide, get back into this game, and go on to win this encounter. But there's been considerable lull in the attacking play since they fell behind. PRC looks very sprightly in the opening minutes, creating some dangerous moments, but their attacking play, their attacking displays seem to have dried up, and that's this, an example of that. Another offside call, this time against the newcomer, disappointing the Elijah Murphy. And that's some credit to the defense of Nashville as well. Very well drilled, very well organized at the back. Look at that. It's a very disciplined line they're keeping. That's a Humphrey. Well, again, good defensive work there by 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. And yet another good defensive play, this time by 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. Semi with some very determined play. He's given away a throw in, and the challenge is an opportunity for a long run into the box from 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛. Yes, that's a pretty long one. Carried on! Headed away by Yusuf. And it's cleared into touch by Rafael. Throw in, and that's going to be another yellow card, this time to 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. Did you see what happened there? From Omar Johnson, he's come back to put in a defensive shift. He's walking a tightrope. The goal scorer of 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 is we've seen him just put up a yellow card, and that was another tackle that is running on his own of a yellow card. And that's another very strong challenge and another yellow card. The third yellow card picked up by 𝗨𝗧𝗏𝗧, and they have to keep their discipline now.
𝗨𝗧𝗏𝗧 have to keep their discipline now with 3 yellow cards, 3 yellow cards in the space of just 2 minutes. You can see it's very, very naughty. Now they are to play to their strength now. It's not like this guy. It's possible they have been steadying that ship.
And the free kick is taken by Bobby Bouncing. Cleared away. And that's an interesting cross. Yusuf heads it away. Only onto the part of Elijah. Elijah fouls Yusuf. So you know, the referee says player. That looks like a clear free kick, but the referee says player. And it's put into touch for a throw-in. Throw into BRC. It's going to be another long throw. BRC now piling some pressure on Benin Recreational Club, and that's a push. That's a push on Yusuf. Olu Yusuf, a very popular player for 𝗨𝗧𝗏𝗧, the young fullback who has served this team so finely.
Olu Yusuf has been a very solid for 𝗨𝗧𝗏𝗧's team. They have been so energetic, going forward, going backward, and the assist actually came through him. He sends it into the box and even though they are not playing well, they are well good to go. That's the stop of the champion.
Yes, stop of the champion indeed. They are going into the break. One goal up. Courtesy of that fine finish by 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛, whose glancing header separates both sides as we head into the half-time interval. And of course we'll see you in the second half. A very interesting game. At the end of the first 40 minutes of play, it is the defending champions 𝗨𝗧𝗏𝗧 1 goal and Benin Recreational Club no goal. See you in the second half.
Time they come to make the time to make our look simple. Where they want to down the country, just try to see how and a 5 if from you and a 5 as well. No, that's 10 days last time. I'm 10 minutes. I'm 30 minutes. We're going to attend to the I I get this feeling. This might not be captured on some. He captures around some.
Start my name. I start the schedule. That's my answer.
But they work. Yeah, the inside. We know how that was. No, like I know. Wait, my job is. I'm supposed to talk. Wait, may I increase my distance?
Check on her.
I mess up the audio. I don't know they come out.
How do you do?
I said they come out.
Check on her. Use your phone, check on her. That's a really good work. That's one lesson center. Yeah, that is which class actually? Okay.
Extra sound.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, yes, that's true. The extra sound wey dey come out for.
We're about to start second half. You can see we are about to start. The referees are ready.
Yes, welcome to the second half. That was quite a short break, and both teams well on the way for the second half, and it's an early free kick, or is it a throw-in for 𝗨𝗧𝗛𝗧. What are you expecting in this second half? 𝗨𝗧𝗛𝗧 actually should come out and just seal it up. If not, if the game wears on, you can see the PRC team They're a very, very solid side. You can score at any time. One goal is not enough at all. They just need to kill this match off, and that's the end. If they don't kill it off, I'm seeing this Nas Willas and BRC team coming back to haunt them.
Can they kill it off from here? It's 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗧𝗛𝗛, and that's a low shot, which is blocked into touch for a corner kick. The first corner kick of the second half, falling to Nas Willas. And it's 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗧𝗛𝗛 again with a corner kick. The referee making sure that there are no shenanigans going on there. As 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗧𝗛𝗛 swings it in, and it's very well delivered. The goalkeeper does well to come out of his line to punch away, and there's someone on the floor, but play continues. They're calling for a penalty. Oh, that's a very strong arm there, and Elijah makes competing for you there, but 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗧𝗛 comes away with it. Finds out 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗧𝗛 back to 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗧𝗛 to Raphael, but Raphael is offside. Throw in now for BRC. I'm very happy with the long throw. It's headed away, and that's another shot. That was a sizzler, not far away. Someone see there with a shot. He just rolls over the bar, and that's the someone see again. This time tries to lay it onto the part of Yusuf, and oh. Trying to mount some pressure now, and that's a Humphrey with a good cross. Oh, headed away. As Emmanuel Mbak was ready to hit a bicycle kick. Oh, that was a serious play there by Murphy. And so it's going to be a free kick to Nas Willas. Yakubu Mohammed taking his time. It's a pretty long one. Headed away. 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗧𝗛𝗛 heads it back, but it falls now to Salisu Abdullahi. Both teams failing to keep possession with the referee. And it's another substitution now as BRC continue to find the answer. This time it's Justin Isu who is going to come on. Spotting jersey number 2. Dadi 𝗘𝗱𝗏𝗧𝗛 looking so lively in the second half, and oh, look at that piece of skill. Yes, it was blocked there, and the referee awards free kick. And there is some arguing there between the players of BRC. They've got to keep their heads. It's no good arguing, especially when they're down.
You can see the pressure is actually now mounting on the BRC team. A lot of argument between two players, and that's not needed right now in this game. They need to put their head in play. They need to put their head in check, because the Wheelers team are having a very, very dangerous free kick in a very, very dangerous position.
All he needed was a touch, but somehow Eda Stephen could not apply the touch. That surely would have been game, set and match. That is going to go down as a very big miss.
That will go down as a very big miss. That was just a touch needed. Some shots cross from the right hand side of the pitch. Just that touch, just that connection needed. But he couldn't connect well with the ball, and he went into the touch now. It's a goal kick to the BRC team.
Yes, it's a very entertaining game, very well organized competition. The local organizing committee of this competition, headed by Dr. Philip, have done their utmost. They've done a great job in making sure that this is a well organized competition and a big opportunity for BRC. But Yusuf was not able to bring that under firm control to apply the killer touch for the equalizer, and it's still 1-0. But BRC crossed into the box, and that's the new entrant now. Izu loses possession needlessly. That is surely not what he was brought on to do.
Yes, losing possession needlessly. That would have been a very, very good control. They had controlled it well, because he had the opportunity to shoot after that long control, but he couldn't just control it, missed the chance and caused a free kick. And now there's a breather for the Wheelers team.
So what do you have to say about the LOC of this competition, Dr. Philip, Patrick Siboko? These guys have been ever present, making sure that this competition runs smoothly, and so far it's been a fantastic competition from the standpoints of the play of most of the teams, and also from the standpoint of the general organization of the competition. What do you think?
I would say kudos to this LFC. It's just their first time, and they have done a great job. Although there's still much place of improvement, but it's their first time, and they have done a great job when it comes to the officiating, all the necessary, putting the time in place. And you can see we have played 2 matches in one day, and they have kept to that time, and they have done well so far. So good for the LFC. Kudos to them so far.
Surely kudos to them. Talking about Patrick Siboko, he is the coach of the UBTH team. Siboko, they have their semi-final tomorrow. He's surely under pressure to deliver the CMD's team to the final. Do you think they will be able to win that one tomorrow? What are your expectations?
Well, I'll keep my card close to my chest, but Patrick Siboko have all the players needed to ground out this result. What more can we say? They went into the semi-final by penalty shootout, but they need to improve on their side. They need to start scoring chances.
Wait a minute, a big chance! This one you go! It's a no-goal! It's a no-goal, ladies and gentlemen! It is the equalizer! The equalizer for BRC, and the defending champions are stunned!
Like I said earlier on, the Wheelers team needs to kill this earlier on, and they have allowed the BRC to go into this game. And now the match, as it stands right now, it's even the scoreline is 1-1. There is all to play for in this match. It has been entertaining first for 35 minutes in the first half, and now the second half is also living to the expectation. BRC going into the game, just a couple of missed opportunities in the first half, but now they had a chance again, and they're putting in the back of the net and on goal.
Yes, that was a very good cross. Had a low by Ishola, and the defender there turned it into his own goal. I think that own goal was scored by Saliu Isisin, but we will get a confirmation of that. But it seems that it was Saliu Isisin that turned it on into his own goal. But I'm not so sure about it, because there were a couple of defenders there. I'm not so sure who applied the final touch. Were you able to make out who that was?
It was actually a scrambled goal in the touch. The cross came from the left hand side of the pitch. Just a scrambled goal. A lot of stumbling going on in the box 18 yard box. We couldn't just find a ball that touched the back of the net. But most importantly for the BRC team, they don't care if anybody touched the ball. The most important thing, the ball is in the back of the net, and they are one goal out. We'll be checking for who has scored the goal, whether it's an own goal or is it the player of the BRC team actually have the final touch in the goal preceding.
Yes, surely they wouldn't care. The most important thing is that they have got the equalizer, and it's a very deserving one, because in the last few minutes they had been on the up, applying some pressure, and they have got the equalizer that they so desperately needs. Rather, yes, where is the pendulum going to swing next? It is anyone's guess. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, masterfully done there by 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. We've just got a confirmation that that was an own goal. That was such a wicked squared ball. 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 again. Emmanuel 𝗘𝗱𝗶 looking so solid there for the Benin Recreational Club. Yes, they are responding. 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛, the defending champions, with a triple substitution. I can see 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 𝗘𝗱𝗏 getting ready to come on. Right there, sporting jersey number 13, also getting ready to come on. The coach is not wasting any time. He's reacting and reacting very fast. It is really tension soaked now. It is very difficult to tell where the pendulum will swing next. The two teams look sure good money for a final ticket. But who is going to get there? Your guess is as good as mine.
Yes, it's hard to actually see which of the team will be going into the finals. I think the BRC are gradually going into this game, and now the players had to make that triple substitution, tired legs in between, and the triple substitution out to fill in. You can see 𝗘𝗱𝗏 is that's coming as good 𝗘𝗱𝗏 with his lovely crosses. They'll be needing all those energy in to see if they can see this game out.
Yes, that's a high one. It's brought very well under control there by 𝗘𝗱𝗏, but it is a throw in. So you have seen a triple substitution from coach Ayo Babatunde. That's a statement of intent, of course, but BRC continue to make some progress and incursions into the half of the defending champions 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛. And it's a throw in midway into 𝗨𝗨𝗧𝗛's half. Salisu Adebayo has gone down injured. Was he struck? Well, he's back up on his feet. chance for another long throw in from 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. It's taken, it's headed by Yusuf away, and not completely cleared, but good turn there by number 13 man, the substitute. Where but that's too long, and a block for a throw into BRC. 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 is back on into the pitch. The man who provided the assist from which BRC got their own goal. Oh, that's surely a push. That was too hasty a tackle. And it's a long one now from Justin. Oh, he missed that completely. Talking about Osama, but he does well to win it again. And 𝗘𝗱𝗓 with a stray one to the waiting hands of 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. And that's a pretty long one. A double header. Oh, that's well done there by the master goal scorer, and the fans are frustrated there. The team has not been in their throwing best in the second half. They're well capable of better stuff than they have said so far in the second half, and the fans are really worried.
Actually, the Wheelers team have actually been so lethargic in the second half. They are not connecting well with the ball. They are not playing to their strength. We know the Wheelers team, they play to the wing, but they are not getting the ball to the wingers. Although it's no more overlapping anymore, but it's still in play, and the Wheelers team actually not steadying the ship well, and they have allowed the BRC team to go into this game.
Yes, the BRC have gained in confidence, but that's some confident work there by Omar Johnson. Spread out wide now to Yusuf. Yusuf has moved down the left, now playing as a left foot back. And it's some good job there by 𝗘𝗱𝗓. 𝗘𝗱𝗓 finds 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛, and oh, offside. 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 doing very well there, but that pass caught where they're in an offside position as the substitutes looked to combine to restore the lead for NAST Wheelers. Throw into NAST, or rather throw into BRC, and it's it's actually a free kick. Free kick to BRC. 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 Justin, he will look to put that one into the box. Oh, that's he was actually going for target, and that was really ambitious.
That was really ambitious, really ambitious from there. He should have just looked the ball, fine, looking for an elder. Let them be toggle over between the side and the backline defense, but he decided to take a long one, but the long one was too ambitious, and now the Wheelers have a goal kick.
Well, that's hit the back of the defender inadvertently, and that's Omar Johnson. Omar Johnson tries to round get the past two players, and he wins the free kick for his effort. The defenders are unhappy with the referee. They feel that they didn't do no wrong there, but the referee is firm in his decision. A chance for 𝗘𝗱𝗁𝗧𝗛 now to deliver a cross into the box. Can they restore their lead from this free kick? They've got all their players in their own box. BRC. Talking about defending in numbers. 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 with a free kick. It's low. It's a disappointing one. It's headed away. 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 finds the centre back, but the referee or someone. It's 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛𝗛 Johnson. I think is limping, and he is calling for a substitution. It's such a pity because 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛 Johnson has been the bright spark in this Wheelers team, especially in the second half.
Yes, 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛 Johnson, a very, very important player in this Wheelers team. He's the core to the team. He is the one that holds the middle, the one that can do something magical in this moment. But you know this Wheelers team, they started to the squad. The last tournament in the final, they also lost 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛 Johnson in the last one. They got 1 red card down, so they were playing with men. They still went ahead to play the UBT's team. And that's to show how solid this Wheelers team are. And they can steady the ship even though without 𝗨𝗕𝗛 Johnson in it.
Yes. Wheelers surely are a team that boasts of some strength in depth. But I guess it doesn't help much for them to lose 𝗨𝗕𝗛 Johnson. Nonetheless, there is another player that has gone down this time, a player of BRC. He's quickly back up on his feet. Fusa already. 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛, he finds Wede back to 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛, he does well to find his number 21 man, and he does well, very well. He tries to, oh, that's a yellow card. Justin Izu picking up a yellow card, and the change is affected. James Israel coming in for the injured 𝗨𝗕𝗛 Johnson. 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛 with a free kick for NAS Wheelers as they try to restore their lead. 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛, oh, another disappointing delivery.
Yes, another disappointing delivery from 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. We know he's a very, very good crosser. Should have sent that one at the edge of the box 18, but he couldn't just connect to it. You can see the Wheelers team actually veering out gradually, but they are a steady team. They can actually cause danger. Don't take anything away from them, even though they have not been playing well so far, but they are still a team that can score a lot of nothing the way they did in the first half.
Well, it's fair to say that Wheelers have, in the last few minutes, they seem to have taken over control of the game gradually. They're now moving the ball with much more belief and confidence. But they are still always very dangerous on the break. Talking about BRC. Free kick to NAS. Naji, the captain, again not happy with the decision of the referee. NAS Wheelers, they've resettled into the game and they're looking very dangerous now. They have a free kick and it's 𝗨𝗕𝗛 Johnson. He's going to try another left foot cracker! Oh! Wisdom did well there
to tip that over the bar, but that was another long range, another very good long range shot from Omar Johnson. Rider from Daddy Bazwai.
Yes, that's a very, very long range shot from Bazwai. And they have a Konokidi well headed out now.
Yes, I think Omar Johnson has been very much on our lips, and no wonder even when he's been substituted, we still keep on talking about him, Omar Johnson. And that's a very good cross. And that is a risky header back to the goalkeeper. Yusuf doing very well there. That was always a clash of heads. Oh, another very convincing header there by the captain. And you need to be well enough to fight.
Just like similar thing that happened against Arsenal when Caicedo was stamping upon Moreno's feet, and Caicedo went down immediately. But when the referee saw that, he decided to call the 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁, and he was given a red card. You can see the antics now on the pitch of play. We didn't even know who had the power, who had the one that's supposed to be booked, but both players went down simultaneously. The other one decided to stand up, but immediately went down again. What a match we're having in this game. We're having.
Yes. Well, I think the referee was immediately, he was very quick to sound his whistle, and I think that tells me that he saw something, and I think his decision has already been made, and no matter what the antics are from the players, he knows what he has given. The referee we're still waiting for his decision. It's actually a free kick. It's a free kick to BRC, and that is not far away from the goalkeeper. And it's a substitution now for BRC. Making his way out of the pitch is Yusuf, to the applause of his fans. And in his place is Emmanuel Omogate. Emmanuel, let's just say Emmanuel because his name is not clear here. Free kick to BRC. Can they get a second from this? Their fans are expectant. Elijah Murphy is standing there, as well as this Justin. It is Elijah, he leaves it for Justin. No, the referee, I think someone was not well positioned, and the referee insists that he moves away from the wall. It's Elijah! Oh, that's a good catch. He watched it all the way.
and that really did not trouble him. That's why he was so. So it's very interesting to see what happens if this one goes into penalty kicks, because Baza is known as a very good shot stopper from the spot. And then on the other hand, we have a young goalkeeper, okay, Wisdom, for BRC. So if he goes into penalty, who do you think? Oh, but wait a minute, and that's a cross. But no, that will not be a problem for that defense. But this is Tokumbo with a cross. This one is interesting. The goalkeeper does his job and gives away a corner kick. That was a good cross this time from Tokumbo, and Wede was almost profiting from it, but the goalkeeper there was alert. It's a corner kick. I'm coming to the question of who you fancy if this one goes into penalty shootout. But let's see what happens with this corner kick for another powerful header from the goal scorer. Odesio inches away. So to the question, who do you fancy if this one goes into penalty? Bazo, a very experienced goalkeeper, a very reliable shot stopper. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, disappointing shot there. Or is it the younger boy, Wisdom?
Going into the penalty shootout, both keeper proving themselves to be a very good goalkeeper. But he will not take anything away from Basil. He's an experienced goalkeeper. He knows the terrain of this field very well. He knows where to go. He can calculate from his side where to push it on. He can know where to go. So I'll be giving it to Basil, nicking up and taking Wheelers into the final. But I'm not taking anything from this young goalkeeper also team.
That's a very big call, big prediction that Basil will get the better of this goalkeeper when it comes to saving, if it comes to saving penalty kicks in this game. Oh, and very, very high clearance. Some good work there by that number 2 man. And this is Shola. Ishola wins a throw in for BRC. Throw in for BRC, still 1 goal to either side. We are facing the prospect of having this game being decided by penalty kicks. And some people say that's pretty much a lottery. It's always down to luck, but there are some who think that it's down to the expertise of players being able to fire accurately from the spot and being able to hold their nerves at a very highly tensed moment. Young one into the box, headed away again by Eda. Osamese returns with a header for BRC, but Wede not able to control there. He does well to get back to win the ball, and this is Bazwaye. Oh, that's intelligent to get past one but not past the other. Confident play at the back there by BRC. And Elijah does well to out-muscle Ishmaka. Elijah for BRC. What does he do? He tries to find the silence. Oh, that's
Very strong kick there for a throw in.
What a game we're having in this match. It has been so end-to-end stuff from both sides. Every fans have been on the edge of their seat. All of them has actually been at one point in time standing up. They don't know whether they are going into the pitch of play to play with the players. That's how intense this match has been. And there's another substitution again for the Wheelers FC. 14 coming in, 14.
Yes, fans are on the edge of their seats. It's a really intriguing encounter. The captain Naji out for treatment. The BRC captain, but it seems that he's going to be able to shake that one off. The throw-in has been taken to Ishola. Ishola sends it into the box. Yusuf, oh, they both collided. And it's an opportunity for BRC. Oh, that's a good defensive header there. It's cleared. And it's, the chase is on. But Ishola is quickly back. Is very mobile. Ishola. Whether gets a return pass, and Whether does well, but I think he was pushed there. The referee says yes. It is a free kick. It's a free kick. Free kick coming to Nas Wheelers. Are they going? Is it going to be a back-breaking goal? I said, turn in against the goalkeeper. Does so well. Coming out to quickly gather. That's a push by Mohammed. The referee has been very busy, but he has been on top of the situation this evening. Free kick just around the center circle. It's a long, interesting one into the box. Headed away, and a chance for a counter-attack from Nas Wheelers. And that's for the number 7 man to chase. But he puts this into touch for a goal kick. James Israel. The referee takes a look at his watch. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of 90 minutes and we are going straight into penalty kicks.
What a game we have had by these two teams. The PLC shows that they can rub shoulder with the big boys earlier on, and they have done well so far, having gone wrong, go down. They came into the game in the second.
By the challengers, Benin Recreational Club. Is this going to be the handing over of the baton, or are the defending champions going to continue to march on? Depends on how you want to look at it. The greatest penalty kicks, the lottery of the penalty kicks, the game of luck now, of the battle, or the battle of the mentally strongest.
You said earlier, it's who has the the mentality to go on into it. Penalties on anybody game. Pick your spot and make sure you shoot well. But if the goalkeeper gets the right way, you are in trouble. And that's why you can see the intensity of this player going in, facing the goalkeeper. The goalpost might look big in your eye when you're looking for there, but it's very small when they face the goalkeeper and the goalpost when it comes to penalty. Because of the high pressure and because of the intensity of the game, they know that this kick will be the one taking them into the finals of this very, very important tournament. Haven't come far, so far so good. They won't like to bow out in the penalty shootout. They won't like to go out. It will hurt them a lot. That's why the coaches need to also pick the best 5 to go take the penalty. But it's up for the goalkeeper also to make the goal, see if they can be the hero of the day. Will it be Batshuayi or will it be the goalkeeper from the penalty team? Is left to be seen in this penalty shootout.
Absolutely. You can almost feel the tension. And it is Master Wheelers who will go first. Yes, it will be Mohammed, the captain, who to try to lead by example. Mohammed with the first kick. He has got wisdom in front of him. Mohammed, here he goes. Mohammed is a goal. Wisdom gets right. He went down low, but he wasn't able to save. And Bazo, he throws the ball up. The referee said, come on now, no more showmanship. Put the ball down. Justin Izu for Benin Recreational Club with the first kick for his side in the penalty shootout. Justin Izu against Batshuayi, the dreaded Batshuayi. Justin Izu, here he goes, he scores, easy tossing.
The player just been putting their best 5 right now. You can see the best 2 have scored their goal. Pick your best 5, and the coaches have decided to pick the best 5. And now the first 2 that have come forward, they have stepped forward, they have converted their chances very well. It is left now for the second that they took home.
Chokumbo, another very experienced player. Is he going to be able to slot it home? Okay, Wisdom focusing as Chokumbo goes, and Chokumbo with an excellent penalty kick. That was very well done.
Is very, very well, excellent. Tends to go the wrong way. The goalkeeper couldn't guess. At some point, he had to check his leg if he wasn't very well. Jose's a right and converted to left before he converted a penalty. And now it goes up for the winners team. And it is
Yes. 2 balls, 2 goals for Wheelers. And this is the second kick. Second kick for 𝗘𝗱𝗧𝗛. He has Bazo in front of him. 𝗘𝗱𝗧𝗛 scores. Bazo gets right. But that was a firm strike.
Yes, 2 good penalty has been combated by either side of the team. And so far so good. Going on the play that this player are ready for the Europe. And so far so good. 2 good penalties have been taken by the PLC and 2 good ones have been taken by the last team.
And this is going to be the 3rd penalty kick. And it is a player who has had a very good game and a very good competition so far. Talking about 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁𝗧𝗛. He has got such a fierce left foot. And here he is, 12 yards away. Can he make it count? Yes. Another very good, excellent hit.
Very good, excellent hit by the left foot by 𝗘𝗱𝗃. 𝗘𝗱𝗃 goalkeeper the wrong way. And now the one to score the Wheelers team. And it is led by the PLC to match up. If they can match up with the intensity of the game. And the PLC now team are the one going to take the 3rd one.
Yes, it is 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛 with the 3rd kick to try to even it up for BRC. Can he do it? 𝗨𝗕𝗧𝗛 again. Bazo, you backed him.
I said it earlier on. If any goalkeeper is so safe to be an hero in this game, is Bazo, because he's a very good goalkeeper, strong mentality. He has been going there to see him, calculated, he was stepped down, and what a save it has been. And now it's looking like 𝗘𝗱𝗃𝗧𝗛 might be the hero. If all team being equal, it depends on like this.
They're getting closer. The defending champion. This is the 4th kick. And it is 𝗘𝗱𝗃. 𝗘𝗱𝗃 with the 4th kick. Very experienced player. It's a goal! It's a goal! They have to score this now. They have to score this. Otherwise, Wheelers will be in the final for the 2nd successive time.
Yes, like I said, playing with the mentality of the player, trying to see if they can create fear for the player coming on to take it. He's trying to keep on the antics, and the antics is actually working in their way. That's when it comes to experience. That's why he has.
Yes. He is condemned to score. Otherwise, Nas will be coasting home. Just in the building! He hits target. And now, ready! It's 𝗘𝗱𝗃, not whether. 𝗘𝗱𝗃 with the opportunity to send the Nas Wheelers to the final. 𝗘𝗱𝗃. Nas. They're almost there. If 𝗘𝗱𝗃 scores, it will be another final. 𝗘𝗱𝗃. 𝗘𝗱𝗃. Congratulations to Nas Wheelers. Another final, another one. And that's why, just like you predicted, has been the easy hero again.
Like I said earlier on, that's why actually is an hero. He has been a hero in this last tournament. and so far so good. Have done well. Congratulations to Nashville. They're into the semi-final for the second consecutive time. They have played well so far, and kudos also to the PLC team. They gave all they could. Having gone one goal down, they came back to equalize. Penalty is a game of anybody. They have given all their edge to be high in this game. Nobody tipped them to be in the semi-finals, but right now they have the third place to play for. They are giving good account of themselves, the PLC team, and what the game we have experienced. What a nice account of play. Nice play between two good teams who have gone edge-to-edge for themselves. And that now, as it stands right now, it is the rulers who are in the final once again for the second consecutive time to defend the title. But as it stands right now, the PLC team will be going for a place. Not over until over. They have a chance to play for, but they have given good account of themselves. I think we have showed that with the big boys, but you can't take anything away from now to that champion of this great team.
Yes, on behalf of the LOC, we say thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow we have the second, and that will be involving the new 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁, the Pumas. So until